Hello friends, today we are going to demonstrate the general examination of the abdomen. This is something that is required in a number of patients. The first thing that we have to do is to introduce ourselves to the patient, then tell him that what we are going to do, and we should take the consent of the patient. We should try to make the examination as simple as possible and also check out that the patient should not feel uncomfortable. So let's start with it. So नमस्कार जी।
नमस्कार।
हम अभी आपको जो है थोड़ा सा पेट का एग्जामिनेशन करेंगे, उनकी चीज़ें और देखेंगे। तो अगर कोई भी उस दौरान आपको दिक्कत होती है तो आप तुरंत बता दीजिएगा।
ठीक है।
तो आप तैयार हैं उसके लिए?
हाँ जी।
ठीक है, तो चलिए फिर हम लोग शुरू करते हैं। Now let's start with the examination. Before starting the examination, definitely first of all we should just warm our palm. So now before starting with the palpation or the percussion or anything else further on, the first thing that we need to check over here is that over here in the abdominal area, if there is any visible scar, if there is any visible mass, or if there is any visible pulsations over here. We should also go in for a general examination over here for any such features that may give us a clue that there is something abnormal in the abdomen. Like there may be the spider nevi is visible, acanthosis nigricans may be seen in the axillary area. We'll check out for the jaundice over there in the eyes, anemia. So this is what we are going to check out first of all. So as far as the abdomen of this patient, it seems out to be absolutely normal. There are no visible scars, no visible masses over here. We'll first go with the superficial palpation of all the 9 quadrants over here. And then later on, this is to be followed by a deep palpation of the abdomen. So starting with it now, shuru kar rahe hain. Now here what we have to take care of, that first of all, we'll palpate all the 9 quadrants over here. The right and the left hypochondrium, the epigastrium, the umbilical area, the lumbar areas, the iliac fossas, all of these areas need to be palpated. हम थोड़ा सा सर जो है अभी दबाएंगे, पहले हल्का हल्का दबाएंगे, फिर इसको थोड़ा सा गहरा गहरा दबा के ठीक देखेंगे। ठीक है, कोई भी दिक्कत होगी तो आप बता दीजिएगा। ठीक। Whenever you are palpating the patient, always keep an eye on the face of the patient, just to check out if he is feeling any pain or if there is any change in the facial expression or not. Once we have superficially palpated it, we will go with the deep palpation. थोड़ा सा गहरा गहरा दबाएंगे। And then we will palpate it for the liver and spleen if there is any hepatomegaly or if there is any splenomegaly. Mind you that the liver goes down like this when it grows, and the spleen grows like this in splenomegaly. The palpation for both of these structures should be started from the right iliac fossa. Now what we have to do, when we are trying to palpate for hepatomegaly or splenomegaly, we'll ask the patient to take deep breaths, like अभी गहरी गहरी सांस लेनी है आपने। ठीक है, जब हम बोलेंगे तो ले लीजिए, फिर उसको छोड़ दीजिएगा। For the liver now, starting from this iliac fossa and moving upwards. चलिए लीजिए सांस, छोड़ दीजिए, फिर से लीजिए, छोड़ दीजिए, फिर से लीजिए, फिर छोड़ दीजिए। Now starting for the spleen, फिर से गहरी सांस, फिर से गहरी सांस, फिर से गहरी सांस, छोड़ दीजिए, फिर से गहरी सांस, छोड़ दीजिए, फिर से गहरी सांस, फिर छोड़ दीजिए। During this time frame also, immediately at this time or maybe later on, we can check in for the allotment of the kidneys. In this scenario, what we'll do is that we'll keep this hand over here, we'll palpate it, and then from this lower side, we are going to blot a little bit to check out for the allotment of the kidneys. Once this is over, when we are palpating the patient, during this time frame in itself, we can palpate in this area and check out if there is any pulsation of the aorta felt here. If there is any aortic aneurysm, we'll feel the pulsation here. Okay? And then we are going to perform the percussion of this area. During percussion itself, at the end of the percussion, we'll also demarcate the areas where the liver is present in this person. So now starting with it. During this percussion itself, we are also going in to percuss for the hepatic dullness over here so that we can demarcate what exactly is the position of the liver in this patient or in this person. Okay. So starting from down here. So now you can see that the tone has changed a little bit. That means the lower border of the liver is somewhere over here. Now coming up from the upward side for the upper margin. See, now the tone has changed. That means the liver is somewhere over here in this patient. This is the site. Okay, we can also percuss here for the dullness of the urinary bladder. We can keep on percussing downwards like this, and as soon as the fluid filled bladder is fed, there is going to be a dullness here. So this can also be done. We will start with the auscultation in this patient. Okay, we'll check out during the auscultation, we'll check out for the bowel sounds, and then we'll check out if there is any brood present over here, like the aortic brood or the broods or the renal artery. Okay, so this is, we are going to start it. Okay. Now, mind you that in these areas, the bowel sounds may be heard, and along with that, if there is any aortic brood or the broods of the renal arteries, they may also be heard over here. We can auscultate for that also. So this finishes examination of the abdomen.